Hello everyone! We continue working with the multifunctional pattern for dresses with dolman sleeves. Here it is. Today I'm going to show you how to make kind of a vest dress. Have a look at the sketch. It looks like a vest dress was put on top of something else. Vest dresses are very popular now. I'll show you how to make an imitation of a vest dress, so that it looks like a vest dress was put on top of something else. This is going to be a dress made of two different fabrics. I have two different pieces of fabric on the table. These are the modeling fabrics. I'm going to make this dress just for a tutorial. No one is going to wear it. I don't think that these two colors look great together. It's just that I had these two pieces of fabric. Now we can start working. I think that it's better to make several patterns when making the first dress, and then work with them. Make a shirt dress, dresses with flounces, different colors, and so on. First, I need to draw a top on the pattern. First, I need to make the neckline a bit wider and deeper. You can make any neckline you want. I remind you that we should make the front and the back necklines wider evenly. You can make any neckline you want. Don't make this neckline too deep, because we need to draw the second neckline. I move the back pattern aside to draw it up on the front. Shoulder should be about 4 cm wide. I'll start drawing the neckline here. I want the second neckline to be above my bust. That's why I draw it this way. You can draw it however you like. I want to outline the details with a marker pen. I can't wait to show you this dress. Such designs are very popular nowadays. Next, we need to trace the lines to the back. Make sure that the details match. I like simple techniques, so I don't measure or calculate anything. The front pattern is ready. Next, I need to draw the top on the back. I also need to trace this point. I need to match the waistlines to do it. These points should match in the front and the back details. The shoulder should be narrow just like in tops. This is going to be an amazing dress. I need to outline these lines too. Be very attentive. I'll sign the center back. This is the center front. I'll write it down that there should be a fold in the center front. I'll make a seam just on the center back. Notice that the silhouette of the pattern is a bit different from the silhouette in the sketch. I'll show you how to alter it later. It should be a bit wider on the waist. I'll sign that this is the back and this is the front. I need to mark the checkpoints before I start cutting. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to make an accurate dress. First, I need to cut the sleeves and the yokes. I love such tops. They not only look good, but also fit perfectly. I wanted to learn to work with dolman sleeves. I remind you that you can make not only dresses using this pattern, but also different blouses, coats, jackets. I can move these details aside. The fabric is folded in half. The center front was pinned to the fold. Even though it's a top, there will be a seam in the center back. There will be no seam in the upper detail. Now I need to alter the pattern. I want to make the dress a bit narrow at the bottom. Next, I need to make the dress a bit wider on the waist. Don't make it too wide. It just should be straight. This is how the side seam looks like now. The waist was made wider and the bottom narrower. Now I can start cutting the dress. Do not forget that we add 7mm seam allowance to the round parts. It makes me so happy when my subscribers say that my tutorials are useful and inspirational. Thank you. Don't add more than 7mm to round parts. Seams should be small. Have a look here. The seam is not too wide, it's almost straight. Do not forget to make notches on the waistline and on the checkpoints. These notches should match with the notches on the yoke. I showed you how to alter the side seams so that they fit you perfectly. The front is ready. Let's start cutting the back. Do not forget to make notches on the checkpoints. This is very important. You can easily make a mistake when sewing such dress. Make notches in order to avoid it. These details are ready. I can move them aside and start working with the small details. I'm cutting the front detail of the yoke. The width of the seam is 7mm. Pin the sleeves in such way that they are cut in the same direction as if they were cut together with the dress. Do not forget about the checkpoints. Of course, you should be more careful and attentive than I am. I'm making this dress just for the tutorial. Learn to work with checkpoints. They will make your lives much easier. You know that I love to work fast and easy. It takes me the same time to make a dress as it takes some people to think how to make a dress. Practice makes perfect. This is the back detail, back sleeve, and back yoke. This is the front detail, front sleeve, and front yoke. Now I can start taking the dress. I'll detach the patterns off the camera. I'll show you what you should pay attention to when taking such dress. How to tack such round details accurately. Only by matching the notches. First pin the center back to the center back. And then match all the other notches. When I pin all the notches, I can start taking. I remind you that the width of the seam is 7 mm. If you do everything accurately, you can tack without hesitation. Have a look at what I'm doing. I'm taking the seam close towards the dress itself. I'll do the same thing when I tack the sleeve. By doing so, I will make these parts more outstanding. I'll show you everything when I finish tacking. Have a look at the front. Notice that I tacked these seams close towards the top detail. Have a look at the wrong side. Now it looks like the top was put on top of the dress. Notice that all the details match. This is because I was taking according to the checkpoints. When I tack the side and the shoulder seams, I'll try the dress on. First I need to match the notches on the waistline. And next I need to match the seams. Make sure that the top details match on the shoulders. I'm not very accurate because I'm going to throw this dress away. You should be more attentive. Have a look at me. I'm wearing the tagged dress. It looks like I wear the vest dress on top of the blouse. Have a look at the back. I recommend making inseam pockets in such dresses. You can combine any colors you want. The main thing is that the seams were tacked close to the shoulder straps, so that they are outstanding. That makes it look like I wear the vest dress on top of the blouse. Have a close look at the dress. Inseam pockets would look really good in such dresses. Notice that the dress is not too wide. I think that the design is amazing. This is the 7th dress I made using one and the same pattern. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful. My name is Paukšte Irina. Guys, please subscribe to my channel, write the comments, share the videos, and press the like and the bell buttons. I really need your support. Thank you. Goodbye.